What is up, everybody? Welcome to, hey, it's the NFL, guys. Week 2 picks. So excited. We're almost we're tomorrow from the start of week 2. I'm sure it's going to be another exciting week. Crazy finishes. I'm hoping that everybody that I have on my fantasy team and that you have on your fantasy team can get out of week 2 without getting injured. Hey, Jimmy Baba Ganoush, are you ready for fantasy football week 2 and NFL?
Yup.
Oh, yeah. Me too. I am so ready. I'm so excited. And, well, you know what? Let's get ready for those week 2 picks.
Ah, boy, here we go.
All right. All right. We have first up the Thursday night game. Yeah, so Thursday night game. Oh my gosh, it is going to be a good game where we've got the Kansas City Chiefs with Patrick Mahomes, CEH against the Chargers with Justin Herbert, Austin Eckler. Oh my god, this is going to be a really good matchup.
Holy shit! Oh, fuck!
Yeah, it is definitely going to be a good one. So for my first pick, for week 2, it was announced today that Keenan Allen is out for tomorrow's game. Does that mean Mike Williams is going to step up? Kansas City manhandled the Arizona Cardinals, and I know the Arizona Cardinals didn't have DeAndre Hopkins, but still, I thought it would be a close game. I had no idea it would be 41-22. So I am going to go with the Kansas City Chiefs. I feel like with Keenan Allen out, that hurts the Chargers. I still feel like it could be a good game. The Chargers could somehow find a way to pull this win out. But I just feel like with Patrick Mahomes, CEH, Travis Kelce, I just feel like it's going to be so much, it's going to be too much Chiefs for the Chargers. All right, for the next pick, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots. And it was announced today that Mac Jones came out and said that he's good to go for Sunday, even though he injured his back last Sunday. The Steelers had a very close overtime game with the Bengals last week. The Pittsburgh Steelers pulled this win out last week. I feel like they're going to do it again. I don't know the status for Najee Harris. It sounds like he's good to go. Is Chase Claypool going to have a big game? I really want to see Chase Claypool have a really big game this week. Deontay Johnson, I'm sure he's going to have a big game. Yeah, I don't see this one going overtime. I feel like this is going to be a high-score game for the Steelers. Patriots is starting 0-2. I'm picking the Steelers over the Patriots. Next, we have the Giants and the Panthers, where we get to see
And it's shake and bake time.
shake and bake time. Baker Mayfield going up against Saquon Barkley and the Giants. Saquon had a great game last week. I feel like Barkley's going to have another great game. Daniel Jones, I don't know, but I think it's going to be too much Barkley for the Panthers. I think the Giants are going to beat the Panthers. I'm going with the New York Giants over the Carolina Panthers. Next matchup, we got the Browns and the Jets. And I really thought that the Browns were going to get blown out last week. That didn't happen. Let me tell you, if you have, I seen somebody post on, I think in the fantasy football group that I'm in, they said, do I start, I can't remember who the other guy is, but they said, do I start Kareem Hunt? And I'm like, is that like even a question? Yes. They're playing against the Jets. Probably one of the worst defense in the NFL, or close to the bottoms. Kareem Hunt is going to go off. Of course you're going to start Kareem Hunt. Yeah, the Browns, I just feel like this could be a big game for the Cleveland Browns. I mean, Brissett could have a big game. Yeah, I don't see the Jets winning this game. I'm going with the Browns over the Jets. Next, we have Colts and Jaguars. I think the Colts are going to have a bounce back game. I think. Do I think it'll be close? I don't know. I think Jonathan Taylor is going to have a bounce back week. I think he gets up into the 20s. Matt Ryan, I don't know. I'm hoping he has a good game. I think Michael Pittman, start him again. Michael Pittman's going to go off. Yeah, I think it's going to be the Colts over the Jaguars. Next, we have the Miami Dolphins and the Baltimore Ravens, which this is my game of the week. I did have the Chargers and Chiefs as my game of the week, but I looked at this and I'm just like, okay, this is going to be an interesting matchup. I'm like, Tua had a good week. Jalen Waddle looked good. Tyreek Hill didn't miss a beat. I think this is going to be a great game. I just think it's going to be too much Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle for the Ravens. And this is the game I'm actually picking my score. So I am going to predict that the Dolphins are going to beat the Ravens 28-17. And next we have the Buccaneers and the Saints, where I am predicting that the Buccaneers will beat the Saints.
Let's go!
Yeah, exactly. Tom Brady's ready for this game. Yeah, I just feel like Tom Brady's going to have a lot better game. I mean, I'm hoping that Michael Thomas stays healthy and has another great week, because I think I might start him again. I know the Buccaneers defense is a lot better than Atlanta's defense. Is Alvin Kamara going to have a bounce back week? Because he only scored, 4 fantasy points? But yeah, I just feel like there's going to be too much Buccaneers for the Saints. Buccaneers wins this game. Now, this matchup, I was actually really took me maybe like 5 minutes to decide. The Detroit Lions and the Washington Commanders. The Philadelphia Eagles was up in the game against the Lions, but the Lions came all the way back, almost pulled this win off. Washington looked good, but come on, they were playing the Jaguars. Of course, Carson Wentz was going to look good. Yeah, I think the Lions are going to win this one at home. I just feel like I just don't see Wentz having another great game. I think DeAndre Swift is going to keep up his awesomeness. He's going to be up in the high 20s. I think Amon St. Brown is going to have a big game. I don't know about Goff. I don't know. I'm hoping he has a good game, but yeah, I'm picking the Lions over Washington. Uh-oh, now we have my upset pick. Yeah, my upset pick. We got the Seahawks and the 49ers. You know what? I'm going with the Seahawks over the 49ers, and you're probably like, wait a minute. But Seattle's 1-0. Yeah, well, you know what? The 49ers has like a top 5 defense going into the pre-fantasy football rankings. Um, Plus, they got Debo Samuels, Brandon Ayuk. I don't know if Kittle's coming back. Like I said, great defense. Trey Lance is still trying to figure it out. But you know what? Seattle's shocked me. I said in my week 1 picks, Seattle was going to get blown out by the Broncos, and boy, was I totally wrong. Geno Smith looked great. I think he keeps it up. I think he's going to look good. I think Rashad Penny, he's going to have a really good game. We'll see if DK Metcalf and Lockett gets up into double point digits. But yeah, I just feel like the Seahawks are going to go 2-0, and then people are going to be asking Monday morning on First Take and Get Up, what is wrong with the 49ers? What is wrong? Is it time to make a quarterback change and going back to Jimmy G? I'm telling you, like, if they start 0-2, there's going to be like, okay, is even Trey Lance ready? What's wrong with Debo Samuel? What's wrong with Brandon Ayuk? I know they got Elijah Mitchell out for like 2 to 3 weeks. So, yeah, Monday morning, the 49ers is going to be the talk of the sports talk everywhere because they're going to drop that game against Seattle. I'm taking the Rams over the Falcons. Rams is going to have a bounce back game. Matt Stafford's going to have a bounce back game. Cooper Kupp is obviously going to have a big game. I'd like to see Allen Robinson have a bounce back game because he only had like 1 catch for 12 yards. Is Kyle Pitts going to have more than 1 fantasy point in this game? Like, really? Like, I could see Drake London. Drake London's going to have a really good game. I know that for sure. Is the Rams defense going to show up? But yeah, I think the Rams are going to have a bounce back game. For the next matchup, we've got the Cardinals and the Raiders. The Raiders, I don't know. This one was another tough one with Raiders and Cardinals because I was thinking, okay, the Raiders are playing at home. The Cardinals dropped the bomb against the Chiefs. I just feel like the Cardinals is a better team, even without DeAndre Hopkins. I think the Cardinals are going to bounce back in this matchup. So I'm going to go with the Cardinals over the Raiders. But I'm sure Devontae Adams is going to have a big game. Is Josh Jacobs going to have a big game? Yeah, but I think Kyler Murray's going to have... He's going to be pissed off because he's going to be like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm not losing 2 weeks in a row. So he's going to... I feel like he's going to have a big game and the Cardinals is going to beat the Raiders. Speaking of bounce back game, I definitely 100% believe the Broncos is going to beat the Texans on Sunday. Russell Wilson, Jerry Jeudy, that hookup is going to be really good. We'll see what Javonte Williams is like. If Cortland Sutton does anything. But yeah, the Broncos is going to have a bounce back game and beat the Texans. And the third matchup, who's going to have a bounce back game? Definitely the Bengals are going to have a bounce back game against the Cowboys. Joe Burrow's going to be pissed off. Jamar Chase is going to be pissed off. Joe Mixon's going to be pissed off. Like, I could see Joe Mixon going off. Jamar Chase, I feel like, could have like a Justin Jefferson week from like last week. I think Joe Burrow's going to do really good. I just feel like Cooper Rush is going to throw 3 to 4 interceptions, and Dallas is going to be like, what do we do after this game? This is going to be another talk, especially with Stephen A. Smith on First Take, because he's going to come out and he's going to be laughing because the Bengals just manhandled the Cowboys, but the Cowboys' defense looked really good. Let me tell you that. But yeah, I just feel like it's going to be too much Bengals for the Cowboys, and then people are going to be asking, same thing, what do we do? What do we do with the quarterback situation? Do they just hang in there for 4 weeks until Dak Prescott comes back? But yeah, I just don't see the Cowboys winning this week. And next, we have the Sunday night football matchup. Yeah, we have the Sunday matchup. Biggest rival in NFL. We've got my we got the Bears. We got the Packers. It's going to be great. Well, I hope it's going to be great. Hey, I got to check in with my friend Yakkel. Hey, Yakkel, what do you think about the Monday Night Football matchup?
Fuck the Packers.
Okay. Good job, Yakkel. Good job, Yakkel. I'm glad he feels the same way. You know what? The Packers look like crap. About 30% of me is like, okay, I feel like Aaron Rodgers is going to be pissed off because they got their ass handed to him by the Vikings. But the Vikings has a really good team. You know, Kirk Cousins surprised me. Justin Jefferson blew up. Dalvin Cook really didn't do too much in fantasy football. But yeah, I just feel like, okay, so my insider, my Green Bay Packer insider guy was talking about how Alan Lazard was practicing today. Okay, like if Alan Lazard comes back, I will say the Packers have a chance. They have a chance. But if he doesn't play, yeah, I don't see this happening. Anyway, you know what? I'm going to take my Bears over the Packers because the defense looked good. Justin Fields looked great. Okay, the only way the Bears are going to beat the Packers, and I know the Packers has like a top 10 defense going into fantasy football this year. I think they're like number 2 or 3 with the Saints. So, I'm hoping Darnell Mooney just goes off. I just want to see Eddie Jackson pick off Aaron Rodgers. I want to see Jaquan Brisker pick off Aaron Rodgers. Oh my God. Like, I cannot wait for Sunday Night Football. This is going to be good. But I feel like the only way the Bears win this game is they've got to play good defense. They've got to somehow stop. You know what? The Vikings end up stopping Aaron Jones. He didn't go off, but it was A.J. Dillon who went off last weekend. So the Bears have got to stop the running game because this could be a chance where Aaron Jones just goes off this week and A.J. Dillon. So they've got to stop the two-headed dragon threat. Justin Fields has got to be locked on. The offensive line for my Bears has got to be locked on. Mooney's got to get open. I want to see Cole Kmet have a good game. So yeah, but Montgomery is the key to this. It's basically this: the running game and the defense. If they can do that, I think the Bears have a shot. I think the Bears are going to beat the Packers for the first time since 2015. I think they are going to do it on Sunday night. And now we've got the last matchup for week 2, the Monday Night Football matchup. Where we've got the Minnesota Vikings against the Philadelphia Eagles. And let me tell you, this could be a really, really good matchup. It was against the Packers, and the Packers are kind of not the same right now. But hey, you know what? If Kirk Cousins has another big week, because he had 19 fantasy points last week, I think it was. If he has a big game, if Justin Jefferson goes off, if Adam Thielen goes off, if Dalvin Cook goes off, you know what? This might be a dark horse Super Bowl team for a lot of people. I'm just saying, I don't know. Because you know what? Kirk Cousins can totally drop a goose egg in this game. And maybe only have 9 or 10 fantasy points. And basically have night and day from last week. Jalen Hurts looked great. A.J. Brown looked great. For the Eagles to win this matchup, I feel like Devontae Smith has got to be involved. Like, where was he last week? I didn't get to see a lot of the Eagles game in Lions, but where was Devontae Smith in this game last week? But yeah, if Kirk Cousins starts blowing up and Justin Jefferson, they've got some weapons. But Kirk Cousins has got to be locked on to the target, dead on, pass, first down. I like the Vikings. I think the Vikings are going to go 2-0. The Vikings don't have really the best defense, but yeah, I just feel like Justin Jefferson is going to have another monster game. I think Adam Thielen is going to have a bounce back game in fantasy football, and I feel like Dalvin Cook is going to have another bounce back week. So I feel like this is going to be the week where you start a lot of your Vikings. You're starting Kirk Cousins, you're starting Adam Thielen, you're starting Justin Jefferson, and you're starting Dalvin Cook. You're starting those guys. I don't know what's going on with Irv Smith. Is Irv Smith hurt? Because I felt like he should have had some more catches last week. But anyway, that's my matchups. So to go over again the Thursday night matchup, I'm picking the Chiefs over the Chargers. I've got the Steelers over the Pats, the Giants over the Panthers. I got the Browns over the Jets. I've got Matt Ryan and the Colts over Trevor Lawrence and the Jags. The Dolphins over the Ravens. The Bucks over the Saints. The Lions over the Washington Commanders. I've got Geno Smith and the Seahawks over the 49ers. Rams over the Falcons. Cards over the Raiders. I've got Russell Wilson and the Broncos over the Texans. I've got Jamar Chase and the Bengals over the Cowboys. I've got Cole Kmet and my Chicago Bears beating the Packers. And then I've got Irv Smith and the Vikings over the Eagles. So next, I am going to do my 4 players to shine. If you're watching this for the first time, I'm picking a quarterback, a running back, a wide receiver, and a tight end, and making a pick of how many fantasy points they are going to get this week. So with the quarterback, I am going with Geno Smith. I am thinking Geno Smith will have 24 fantasy points this week. With the running back, I am going to go with Joe Mixon. He's going to have 20 fantasy points against the Cowboys. The wide receiver, I'm going with Marquise Hollywood. Dun 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 dun. I'm going with Marquise Hollywood Brown. I feel like he's going to have 18 fantasy points. And for my tight end, I'm going to go with TJ Hawkinson. I feel like he's going to have 17 fantasy points. Okay, and then for the last segment, I am going to look into my magic crystal ball. And going to do my 3 bold predictions. This is almost like my fantasy where I pick the fantasy points. But at number 3, I'm predicting that the Bears defense will have 14 fantasy points this week. I feel like I don't know what I don't know if the Packers offensive line is any good, but I feel like Dominique Robinson, I think Roquan Smith is going to get Aaron Rodgers a couple times. But yeah, I feel like this could be the week where the Bears have a big fantasy defense week. At number 2, we're going to stay with this game. I'm going to predict that Aaron Rodgers will throw 2 interceptions. Do I want to make a prediction? Like, who's going to intercept those 2 balls? Well, you know what? I think Eddie Jackson's going to be big this week. And I feel like he's going to intercept the ball. And I think the other one is going to be Penn State rookie standout Jaquan Brisker. I think Jaquan Brisker is going to pick off a ball. And then my number 1 bold prediction, I feel like Drake London is going to go off this week. I think he's going to have a big game against the Rams. I feel like he's going to have 100 plus receiving yards and 1 touchdown. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. The week 2 picks are in. I will be back with you guys on Tuesday to go over the scores, the fantasy, if I was right on my predictions. If you follow me on TikTok, you know last week I've done some videos with the kickers. I'm sure this week's going to be the same, so follow me. It's the NFL guy. And yeah, I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Hopefully you guys have a great fantasy week. Hopefully your team wins in week 2. So until next time, take care. Have a great night.